Hello and welcome back to some more Bazaar. We're gonna be doing some more dually today. We try not to do some bugs and do like a more creative video. I tried to do it a couple times. Last couple have been a disaster. I did this cybersecurity run and the man just refused to crit. He just would not for the life of him crit a single time. It was very frustrating. But hopefully this run goes a little better. So we're starting with flat damage with a rocket launcher, which is quite nice. It's a pretty good setup for day one. It's probably going to carry us through at least the first couple days. We're pretty classic dually. Just try to get flat damage early and then tempo them out. Not as good as it used to be, and a lot of people like the income start for more bugs kind of a thing, but we're not going for bugs here, so I feel like a classic, more burny kind of build. Later's very nice. I'm not going to put it in yet because I think it's just worse than both of these at the moment. Long term, lighter's very nice with the ignition core. No friends, sadly. I'm just gonna grab a small friend because there's not many small items I'd want currently. At least not from the first shop because they're all bronze, so I might as well just save my cash and grab something. We got deadly catfish. Oh, so grenade again. Same as always. If this crits, I die, but okay, it didn't crit. There's a chance. Chances get looking slimmer, but might get there. Oh my gosh. 1 HP. Not even close. I was terrified of grenades on day one, especially silver ones. They literally do your whole health bar. It's horrifying. But we got through it, so easy peasy. Small tool or we'll go for items. I don't think there's any small tools for dually that are actually any good. We'll take the spider. He works well next to the few burn items I've got here. Guess we'll just have a lighter on the right. 6 seconds. I guess we can just do this. It's a little weird. Normally I don't like doing this, but oh wow, I should not have rerolled that, huh? So we'll take initial dose, because I do have the poison bug in my backpack. We'll grab some more XP and gold. And then we'll beat up the scrapper. He's pretty easy with any stacking damage, so that includes things like burn. Oh, sorry, my eye is very... some eyelash in it or something. Alright. We're not stacking too much burn yet, but just the flat damage from our rocket launcher should still be enough for the time being. Doing like almost 150 per shot. Bad. Okay, so some more flat damage. I'm gonna save that for a little bit to hopefully get. Okay, well we'll take blast doors. I love blast doors. Is there anything else? I think no. I think no. Mediums? Are there any mediums I would want? Not really, but there's also not any transforms I'd really want. This will look. Drill is fine. Rocket launcher's also... Like, I hate doing this upgrade, but I think I will, just because we need a little bit more something. And I'll just take drill, because... always nice to have. Then blast doors. We'll take the 4 gold, I guess. I kind of hate that one. I wish they changed it to tech. Because it's pretty much completely worthless. Dually just has, like, almost no tools. And when you do have a tool, it's usually, like, 1 or 2. You don't, like, make a whole build around them. Alright, so we have shielded jellyfish. The scary part is Shark Claw's katana, but blast doors will probably keep me alive long enough for the burn and the rocket launcher damage to take them out, I think. Hopefully. Maybe not. It is only silver, but... oh. We got there. It was a tie. I'll take it. Against Shark Claws, I will definitely take it. Shark Claws is so terrifying now. Our build is definitely falling off, but... there's a chance we could get there. Schematics is quite nice. It is good income. Essentially, like just some extra... I should have done that. Some extra damage, and it can give you some nice combinations. game. Any friends I would want? I guess I'll look. Aiden's nice. Pick Aiden. I'll never say no to an Aiden. Aetheryte. Always go for her. You always want rigged. It's just like... I don't know why they put it on this monster. It's so good. I feel like Lich or something. Now I'm gonna make you work for that rigged. That's okay. Maybe we'll get it. It's not game winning, but it is, it does greatly increase your chances, in my opinion. Pretty easy one. Nope. No rigged for us today, just goggles. So I will grab my... Sell the wasp? I think we sell the wasp. Just to give myself some chocolate bars today. Good old chalky bars. Very strong items. Oh gosh. We'll put drill in over here. Oh, it does eat the... Does it go off more? We'll see. I'm going to upgrade the blast doors in any case. Just to buy us some more time. I could also swap in Aiden instead. Grab a skill here. It's not bad. Could certainly be worse. A little bit of crit can go a long way. Want Aiden over drill? I don't think so. I think we do enough enough burn and status effects that the drill will be reasonable here. At least for the time being. Got a retort set up. This is the scary part, is the magic carpet with the mortar and pestle, but he doesn't have a ton of crit other than this to get it going, so we might be okay. He doesn't have scaling crit either. Does hit pretty hard though. Oh, he might get us just from, yeah. Unfortunate. It's just the sheer damage numbers on some of Mac's early items are just insane. Like this thing's doing 120. It's nuts. Just how it goes though. Alright. Upgrade ignition core. A little bit of extra scaling if I'm going to keep it like this. We'll check skills. Don't love these. I'll take this. I could technically take buddy system, but oh, how useful that'll be long term. I do think we can kill this guy because we do have upgraded blast doors. We have enough ticking damage that should be fine, but we'll see. We'll see. This guy is pretty scary though. Electric eels. Terrifying item right now. Does so much damage. Especially to dually. He's kind of like fair caltrops. But even fair caltrops is still good. Oh, we'll definitely take slow and steady. We could do something with that and the black spider maybe. Could be fun. Could be fun. Firepower or strength? Firepower's interesting. I'll try it out. In which case we will do this. I'll take a drill upgrade there. Wait, no, I'm supposed to... In which case we'll do that. I need these next to the core. My bad. My bad. Another Zord. Interesting. Might try to like incorporate that in. Got some interesting Zord builds with like drill, sword, and then like solar farm. So I might try one of those again. Be pretty fun. So what do we got? So we're against just campaigning. Got an obsidian metronome. That's kind of interesting on like day 4. It's basically just Carl though. He is hitting me pretty hard. That was, I don't even know. That was a lot of damage. Carl went nuts, man. Where did you get an obsidian metronome on day 4? Okay. People are just whipping out the higher rolls on me in these first few days. That's fine. Do you want any weapons? Not really. We'll go for another skill. It's effectively nothing. pretty much 0. It's okay. I'll check items. Not very good. Pretty much actively bad. I think this is just worse than Blast Doors, even with the +10. It's also very expensive. We'll go for Gorgon Noble. Struggling to get any kind of build going here. It's just kind of a random mishmash of stuff right now. I don't got too much to build around. Like, really can build around, but I haven't got like any of the... I haven't got Metronome or any of the usual suspects to go with it, unfortunately. And I don't have a very good like burn setup. It's all just a mess. All just a mess. Yeah, I don't know about the core scaling either. It's like okay. It's an extra 30 damage. I don't know. I don't know about this. Another tool one. Okay, just give me my useless loot. Yeah, it's always gunpowder. Oh my god, I've gotten gunpowder every single time today. It's so annoying. Okay, Omega Ray is kind of what I was looking for here. So we'll take... Oh gosh, so now we can do Omega Ray with lighter. And then... what? Something like that, I guess, to help spam the core. I could use the sword as well. I'm kind of tempted, but... I'm going to save it for when we get something more fitting. So Omega Ray is like the same scaling as the core itself, but it lets you like reverse their order, and it also scales the core instead of it and itself instead of the core that only scales stuff past it. So generally, it's quite better if you put it on the left side, in my opinion. I haven't done the math, but I do think that's the case for most things. Real weaponized core, lighter, and then a bunch of bugs. Doesn't have the full set, and this guy's only bronze, so we're not too scared. Red Firefly can be pretty scary though, but we do have blasters that'll hopefully keep us going. I would love to have some haste in this setup other than just Aiden, but unfortunately, only have Aiden right now. But we still got the job done. Very nice. About half of it was done by drill and the rest, so like the core just scaling itself is quite good. Lighter's not doing as much as I would like it to, so it might get replaced, but we'll see. Weapon, oh look. Railgun. I've heard Railgun's good. I kind of want to try it, so we'll grab it. We'll grab it, and then what I can do now is like drop all this in, something like that. And then what do I want for the rest? I mean, he likes burn. I could just do this. It's a little weird, but maybe he'll get the job done. We'll check here because we really need like small techs. Okay, that's a good one. Or railgun. We're not gonna use blast doors anymore. I will refresh. Nitro is the one I was hoping for. Very nice. I'm gonna sell Omega. I kind of want to go all in on this and see what we can do. This is something I've been wanting to try for a little bit, so we'll try that. Now we have Nitro and Sword triggering the spider. We've got the Railgun for damage. Firepower to scale it. We've got the cooldown on it. It's at least a little lower. Something. There's a chance. Maybe. Although I think maybe I should move the sword to like... so that Nitro's going off more, maybe? Something like that. Sharp Claw. It's not going to work in this build. Very good item, though. Defense Matrix, also not going to work. We will upgrade our sword, because it gives fairly substantial cooldown reduction boost. Went to 9.4 from 11, so pretty big jump. I'm going to do that just so Nitro goes off more. Look in large items because I could get another... Yep, I was just thinking I could get the Railgun upgrade, which would be quite nice. Okay. So we don't have, like, the best core for the Railgun setup, but... I've seen people using this, and it seemed to be at least mildly successful, so we'll try it. Getting a good enchant on the Railgun is pretty important, though, so we'll see if we manage that. Okay. Rigged again. Everyone's always got rigged. Oh, it's a fellow railgunner. So they have motherboard. Crit core is pretty good with railgun. Just to critting a railgun is quite strong because it has a very high base damage. Okay, it was very close, and you can see they crit us. But we made it this way. Eat your chalky bars. Yeah, stuff like a light bulb and arc blaster would be very nice. We don't have a good setup for that yet. Very close, but we got there. We'll check non-weapons. A lot of the techs that we would want are non-weapons. I don't want to upgrade my core. Wait, why did I get... Is Hamlet a tech? I don't think so. Charging station's pretty good, but I don't think... Well, one, we can't really afford it, and two, I don't think it fits in the current build. We'll skip for now, and I'm just going to go for a fight. Suds is a nice one. He's pretty much free, and then he has this drop. I don't know if it works here, but maybe. Maybe. I do feel like we need haste, though, so I'd love to replace the Black Spider with the Haste Mantis if we can find him. Because then I could put it between Nitro and the sword, and then they would trigger it more often, then everything would have more haste. Railgun is very good, but we'll see if I end up using it. Take weapon skills. Yeah, just a extra bit of crit. Don't have to be too fancy with it. Does this beat Radiant Corsair? Now that's a question. I think it does, but only if we take out Nitro. Because the self-burn lets him, like, keep up his stacks, which is extremely irritating. And it depends a little bit what he snipes here. Okay, he sniped the sword, so we're fine. Should be good. No, the crit. Oh, God, this guy every time, man. It was dead too. But he landed the 25%, deleting me from existence. Just how it goes, I guess. None of these are techs. I mean, that one is, I guess, technically, but what we're looking for. Probably not using drill here. Go buy the spider upgrade. The spider does also scale our weapons, so he's not a bad pickup. And I'll take this to try to catch up on the XP I just lost from that tragic 25% crit. This guy's no win, so he might just delete us. I know that sounds weird, but Pig is like... If it's like a fixer build... Is it a fixer build? No, I don't think that is. What is this? What the heck have you created, my man? He's got Musket, which reloads from the lighter. Lighter triggers Sauna, and then he has that to freeze us, I guess. Very weird. I think it might kill us, I don't know. Oh, we got him. Little railgun. I do miss this. For like a patch, it was the Dooley's best build, and then they kind of nuked it. And now it's just okay. I would love a battery as well. Battery's always so good on railgun. Not really any skills that I would want here, so we're gonna check out the East and Slow because there's a lot of tech items here. Okay. Love the Mantis. Very nice. I lose this scaling, but it wasn't really that much scaling to begin with, so I'm not too concerned. Capacitor's just too slow. Lens is interesting. It always charges the leftmost tech item. It is a little bugged, but can I use this for something interesting here? Maybe? When it gains haste, this guy will haste it at least somewhat often. And then it would like charge itself, so it goes off pretty well. Try it. I've never tried the lens since they reworked it, but could be good. Could be good. We'll look in here because I might be able to get another railgun upgrade. Nope. Arc Blast used to be quite strong, but the cooldown on it is just so long now. And it used to charge itself like it counted any tech item, and it's a tech item, so it would charge itself, but sadly not anymore. Let's see how this works here. I'm like, okay. That seemed reasonable. The lens just kind of charged itself a bunch, but I mean, I guess that's what it was there to do. Went off 3 times. Is that any better than GPU, though? I don't think it is. I think it's just... I might as well just use that for now. If I get, like, some crazy haste spamming set up, I think it could be good, but... for now, it's kicked out. I don't think I'm using Rivet Gun, although it is quite good. And then we're just going to take some bronze chockies. I could re-roll it because it is diamond, but we'll just look in medium items. Want any of those? Don't want any of those. I'm going to random enchant the Railgun and hope for the best. This is kind of reliant. It's pretty bad. The build is kind of reliant on that, but 3 for 2 could be worse. Some extra slow is nice, and it does scale a little bit. We were looking for like shield or crit or obsidian or anything of that sort to increase our damage because it does fall off. But Inundate is very scary, especially with yo-yo and knives. Whatever it's called, knife set. Pretty terrifying. Yeah, it's just gonna blow us up. Oh gosh, we got there. Barely, but we did get there. I think the slow actually saved us. Okay. Okay. We don't quite loop. Like, it feels just short of doing something it really needs to do. We'll check the mysterious portal. Sometimes you get some cool stuff. Not really, but Mr. Moo is a nice fight for some extra XP, and his skill would in fact work here to give us a bunch of crit, which would be quite nice. Easy peasy. Takes more than that to be a leader. Nope. Just incendiary rounds. Not going to do too much for us without like a drill or something. I could use it to like charge Mantis maybe, but I don't think it's that good. Nothing there. I could... lowering the cooldown on the core I think is actually reasonable here because we're using it for... it does charge the ray gun more, it goes off more, which sets off firepower more. I think it's reasonable. Let's do Enclave Revenant. None of his skills do anything for us, none of his items do anything for us, so he's just here for XP. Yeah, the core going off faster seems pretty nice, actually. Yeah, that made a pretty big difference. I didn't think about that. That's pretty good. I was gonna check something, but I totally forgot until the last second there. That's okay. Let's go do dually skills. There aren't too many I would want. Slow skills. We've already got a good one. We could get the crit one, which would be pretty good. Weapon skills we don't want too much. So we'll look for the crit one. And we got it. So now we do scale our own crit at least a little bit, which is pretty nice. Any of those? Flamethrower is interesting. Is it worth a pivot, though? I don't think so. Just because, like, even just with left-handed, it's quite good, but I want to see where the railgun goes, so we're gonna ride it out here. This does give us, I think, another level. Nope, it didn't. My bad. And we're running into some people with very good records today. Oh, come on, where's my easy wins? I want them. Oh god, it's the cannonade thing, I think. Oh. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Sorry we had to cut part of that fight. I had to pause as I had someone coming into my room. We won, somehow. Somehow this is still working. I don't really understand how, but we're getting there. Right. We'll go for weapons. There's a couple. Mainly I want the railgun upgrade. Would be very nice. Didn't get there. Not a big deal. Ooh, the artist. Do we want to reroll the enchant on the railgun? I think not. I think I'm just going to put it on the ignition core. Well, could be worse. At least we get a freeze out of it. And the reason I didn't reroll that one, even though it's pretty good, even though it's not the best, is just like... It feels like a waste to... Because it does at least something, so it feels like a waste to remove it. Especially when I have both of these now, so it scales its own crit. Just something. Could be worse. And an extra freeze is welcome. So. I was hoping for like a sustain one, like a shield or heal on the core. Soul of the District. Always a funny one to play, but doesn't really fit with our current build, so I'm just going to dump it. Dump it. We will upgrade. Railgun, I was hoping not to have to do this, but sadly we didn't find one, so we got to upgrade it ourselves. So, drum's interesting. Don't know if it's good here. I could dump the Mantis, grab the Metronome. Excuse me, grab the Metronome and put it here. I could see that probably being better. Claw Arm's funny, but it doesn't work here. So Nitro's gonna go off a bunch. We still have GPU hasting this. This goes off a ton, which hastes you. And this going off more is quite valuable. So. Our carbon, funny. Not good for our current setup. Motherboard is a lot of haste, but it's still a little slow. Like, motherboard with lens could be interesting. I'm gonna grab it. And we'll try it on the next PvE fight, because I think, like, motherboard lens could go a little nuts. I could see it. Because they charge each other. Lens kind of spams itself. Motherboard kind of spams, etc. So, I can see it. We'll try it. I'm not going to risk it for PvE, though. What is this? Eye of the Colossus with Shielded Yo-Yo, Pet Rock, Flail. So we definitely have to nuke this guy before he starts popping off here. It's a good freeze. Very good freeze. A lot of slow. Hopefully he doesn't hit our railgun. Okay, that's not a great one to hit, but we still got him. Scary build, though. But when you're running a drum, you definitely just want more very fast stuff. So you want, like, Bang with his yo-yo or like an Uzi. Anything you can find. Other than the big silly thing there. But, I mean, I understand. It's fun. So if I do this... Nitro will go off, and it will charge the motherboard. Well, Nitro goes off charging the motherboard. Mother goes off without charging the lens, which goes off without charging the motherboard. Blah, blah, blah. It loops. I don't know if it's good or not. Do we want the GPU over the... I think the haste is better in this case. And we'll see how it goes in PvE, as I said. Let's grab some extra health for now. Rio can have some cooldown reduction, which should be very good. Also some, like, damage buffs or crit, especially. Very nice. Oh, there's another one there. I didn't notice the sword until the last second. This is my bad. Technically, this does something. I'll grab it. You never know, and a little bit of poison can make all the difference. Okay, good. Octopus is like a... He's the training dummy, so good to smack around and test your build with. So we do lose the cooldown reduction on this, which is pretty big, but we'll see if this makes a difference. This is firing pretty quick. And that felt pretty good. Yeah, these went off a lot. I'll try it. Would have liked the cooldown reduction, but this'll work. Another 50 damage is a lot. We'll take another 50. Might have been greedy, we'll see. Don't need any of those. Chronobear is actually really funny with railgun builds. It used to be very strong. Because all of your items are tech anyway, so you just kind of... Atomic Clock is good, but not at silver. We'll go for the Mimic Light. I'm not going to skip it. Because we have this one. Ravenous is first time you fall below half health each fight. Destroy an item. I think this is only on the enemy board. I'm not actually 100% sure. I've only saw it like twice and it broke my items. So, okay, yeah, sure, sure. I guess that tracks. It's fine though. We still have status effects to take him out with. It is pretty funny though. Sadly, we don't get to play around with it, but I do get to reroll that to potentially get something interesting. A losing Vanessa, very nice for us. Very nice. Langjean, he does have bonk. Langjean's scary, but even if he crits this, I don't think it kills me right away, so... Bonk is the main scary thing there. I think he gets me. Yeah, bonk messed me up. That's why it's the best kill in the game. And it's not even particularly close. That's how it goes. Health does nothing for us. Submersible's not gonna do it. Medkit? I'll feed it to Aiden, even though I'm not using them. Just nice to stack stuff on my little friend there. The curio. The other thing I could do is, I was thinking, like, what if we remove, like, both of... It's just a slow start then, though. Because then it has, like, a 6-second... I guess that's 4. I'll try it on one of the monsters. I don't think it's as good as what we had, but... It seems okay, maybe. Now we slow for a ton of time, which is very nice. Might win us an extra fight or two. Three for 4 seconds is quite a lot. I'll check smalls. We could get like a nitro. Yeah, I was gonna say a nitro upgrade would be good. I just really like the cooldown reduction here, and I would love to not have to lose it, but it might be necessary. We'll try Void Colossus. He might just beat us up. Juggler would also go pretty crazy. It might be better just to hunt for Juggler, but we'll see. Void Rage would be nice. Void Energy wouldn't do anything right now. Turn could be interesting. Oh my god, every time, man. Every time. It seemed okay though, to be honest. Like once it went off, like this is spamming this, and this goes off quite a bit, so. We still won. And yeah, we have like a backup weapon, which is kind of nice. I'll try it in PvP. I'm not like sold on it, but... Is there anything to upgrade here? I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm not gonna use it. First, these maybe. Technically, I could upgrade that, but I think it doesn't actually affect the cooldown reduction. I don't have any vehicles. Get a little bit more crit. It's something. I'd rather not reroll into just uselessness, so we'll throw it in there. Tesla coil is sadly not very good. I've tried it a lot of times. It's just not. Okay, well, there's even more slow. I guess it's something. We'll put it on the motherboard. It gives me at least a reasonable excuse to put a new enchant on this bad boy once we hit either death or level 19. Not super likely to hit 19, but we might. Okay, so we've got a burn build. He's got flamethrower, rocket launcher. He just threw all the burn items together in one build, huh? I mean, it's an option. Bit of a slow start. That's okay. It looks like it's working. I mean, when they go faster than this and slow the initial motherboard, it's a bit of a pain, but I mean, he's working. I'll take it, I guess. One more fight. Well, potentially one more if we win. If we lose, well, then a couple more. I don't want to sell... I think I'll sell this. I don't need the money anymore. What I do need is more chalky bars. It's a very small percentage of my health at this point, but a lot of times you're winning by like 1%, so every bit helps. I would love to reroll my item, but I think it's just better to grab some more stat boosts. I don't think the burn's going to make a difference, but nice to have regardless. I'm going to put this one on the motherboard. so that when we reroll the railgun, potentially, I want to go for that, or... Oh, we don't have enough smalls at this point for juggler to make a huge difference, so we'll just stick with the one for this, because I could get trickle down in economics would be very, very strong if I could pick that up. Nothing else here does too much, but that one at least is pretty big. Yeah, Railgun's definitely doing better than I thought it would, especially with like a suboptimal core. It's holding its weight. Now here's a question. Do I want any of these? I'll take Simon. I don't love it. I'll take heavy machinery. A little bit of extra haste goes a long way in these sorts of builds. And we'll just do gumballs at this point, because a little bit of crit or extra damage is very nice. Because anytime this crits, it's gigantic just because of the huge amount of damage it's just sitting there with. I don't really want any upgrades, so we'll just go to Bazaar and take some XP. Okay, so it's not a winning Vanessa, but not a losing one either. There is a chance they just explode us, but what is this? So it's a depth charge build with just a bunch of other stuff. Pretty standard depth charge build. He's trying to slow us a bunch too, but we also have slow, which I think is... How did that go off so fast? Oh, okay, never mind. He has a thick hide. That's like tripwire. Is kind of disgusting. Yeah, just kill me. Okay, very funny. Hitting me with the high rolls. Like, I don't know what anyone can do against that. Just how she goes. Alright, random chip. Healing is not bad, but I think I gotta reroll here. Trying for something good, because we do have slow in other spots. Shield is pretty reasonable, to be honest. We'd have like prosperity, and like shield is just better than heal because it lets you overcap a little bit. I don't have any silver items. But thank you, I guess. I don't have any smalls. I guess we transmute this in case we get something crazy. Whoa. Crazy. Sure. We'll do more gumballs here. This does... I guess we'll upgrade Aiden. He deserves it. He's my little friend. And then we'll go for gumballs. Ooh, lots of crit. Very nice. Very nice. Five. With 39 crit, that's pretty good. Not insubstantial, and then every time this goes off I get another 2%. Not terrible, not terrible. Like it's good DPS, as long as we don't run into whatever that slow build monstrosity was last time. If we just get like a normal build... Okay, trickle down is also very good here. Crit effects... What does this do? I gotta look at... I don't even know what the lens enchants are anymore. Lens. Core gains crit chance for the fight. I mean, I could give my core a bunch of crit. Does sword have anything good? Probably not. No, it's just normal. Does lens have any cool ones? Let me go back and see. Not really. Not really. Can't think of anything that would be too crazy here, to be honest. So I think I'm just gonna take the crit and put it on here. It just puts crit on the core, but it could be worse. It also isn't... They obviously didn't upgrade these enchants, or change the enchants when they swapped how this item works, which is kind of funny.
Hey, that's okay. It's been nice talking to you.
No friends, we're just going to go to the cafe and take an extra 1k HP. Okay, it is a Mac. He is legend, so I think we just explode here. But this was an interesting build. Definitely did a lot better than I thought it would. Previously, like, Railgun would fall off on, like, day 5, so... The upgrade is quite nice. Turbo Iceberg. Get out of here with this nonsense. Alright. Yep. Just bonk me. The shield is pretty good, but he does have a shielded femur as well, so I think we just lose here. Man, why am I running into this stuff? So frustrating. Uh-huh. We got a turbo iceberg with a sapphire, and then you just box me. Alright, whatever, dude. Still, fun build. Went way better than I thought it would, to be honest, with Railgun, but hopefully found it interesting. Apparently Railgun still has it, at least a little bit. And I will see you all in the next one.